Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Estranged reading for May 20th through June 19th. This takes a look at how your person feels as well as if they're interested in reconnecting, whether them reaching out or that sort of thing. Okay, so we've got weighing the pros and cons. Perhaps you are, perhaps they are. Everything you need to know about this reading otherwise is in the description box below, as well as the recommender reader shout outs. I have two. It goes to Intuitive Tarot for Unique Souls and Intuitive Tarot by Scully Sati. Much love and support to them. And if you get a chance, click on the link and check them out. Show them some love and support as well. All right, Sagittarius, your Estranged reading. How do they feel? They're going to reach out. What's going on with your person? But this assumes that you're estranged. That there's distance, emotional distance between you. There's a breakup or there's a break at least. Five of Swords. So you're feeling like you need to be strategic, that you might need to be cutting things out of your life that no longer suit you, or you need to be very strategic and careful about future decisions or decisions involving your future. Okay, so we got Pisces or Cancer here, as well as the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Lots of unanswered questions for your person. Maybe feeling like there's been a disconnect because someone might be demanding, or they feel like, possibly, not saying this is true, but this could be Aries, could be Sag or Leo also, but that you quite possibly might be very demanding and they had to cut things off because they just, or that this could be involved, this could be cheating, that there was you stepping out, or that you're just living your best life right now and they're cast out in the cold and they still have so many questions and they're so confused about, not confused, but they just, sometimes when I see this, it feels like someone is, it's not that they're confused, it's that they're having trouble accepting what is, because if they do that, that opens the door to incredible emotion or sadness or sorrow about the situation. And it's just too much to process at one time. So sometimes this is confusion, but really what it is a lack of clarity about what to do because of how you feel. There's a subtle difference there. Okay, so we got Three of Swords, King, Sun, King of Cups, sorry, Sun. Look at Moon and Sun, okay. Get this guy out of the way here. Four of Cups, Emperor, Hanged Man, King of Pentacles. All right. So there's a lot of unanswered questions. More questions beget more questions beget more questions. They probably suspect cheating, and that's why they were cut off, or that things ended because there was someone else. They are heartbroken and they feel like you cut yourself off from them, that you're not emotionally open with them, that you're kind of letting them down easy, or that you're taking the high road. Not that there's a high road to be taken perhaps, but that just you're just kind of done with the relationship, like you just don't feel the same. And yet they're pretty broken up about it. They felt like you were their other half. They felt like you two had something good going. And this could be a long distance relationship, so that there's a lot of unanswered questions. That could be why it's like, look, I'm doing this for the good of both of us right now. I don't want to be tied down. I want to get out and be living my best life. And that what you want, they simply can't give you right now. It could also be, if distance isn't involved, it could be that you're at the threshold of making some pretty important decisions about your life, and you need to not be burdened with a relationship that can't be on the roster right now for you, because you've got some career opportunities, you're moving, Something about movement towards the goals that you want, that you can't be worried about a relationship per se. You're not ready for that yet. We got the Five of Pentacles here. They're not interested in reaching out. They're not interested in you reaching out. They just want to be left alone, trying to establish some control and order back in their lives. They need time to think and reinstate stability in their lives. And they just feel like there's nothing they can do about this. And they feel like you're just going to be off doing your own thing and setting up your future for yourself without them. So I think they understand why things ended. They're just not happy about it. They're sad. They understand that it needs to be this way. But I think this is more about, I mean, this could be that they think that you are cheating, but I think this is more about them. I mean, for some of you, but we got the Queen of Wands here and the Two of Wands, and I feel like, and the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is all about you setting up your future, making decisions in your best interest. And it could be that it's just not there for you as it is for them. And it could be to the point where they need to go and talk to somebody about helping them understand, how they feel, or just talking to someone they consider wise counsel, because we got minor counsel here with Two Kings, to help them sort out their feelings, to help see their way through this, to reinstate some stability and control, because we got confusion here. They really were hoping that things would work out. They saw you as somebody that very well could be a likely candidate for, like, future stability, marriage, long-term relationship, that sort of thing. And so while they might understand, they feel like they're just pretty broken up about it. And I think this is more about the confusion, not confusion. This is just not wanting the dust to settle so that they have to truly look at how they feel. If they keep asking questions, if they keep denying, if they keep suspecting delusion, or if they keep seeking out information as to why, ironically, they never have to answer that, because there's always going to be a different answer for why, right? And if you two aren't in contact, this is them reaching out, talking to others, asking this, asking that, so that they don't have to accept the finality of the situation. So this is kind of like your classic, someone's just not able to accept it quite yet. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. We got Pisces or Cancer here. Leo, Aries. So they're just having a tough time. What's this Four of Cups about? They're feeling cut off. So we got minor counsel. What else? 3, 4, 5. Look at that. So we got 2 3s and 2 5s. Yeah. If you were to reach out and talk to them, they would probably be open to it. But they don't want it. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. It's just that they're kind of fragile. Calm and vigils. Okay, wow. All right. So that's to say that they accept this. They just aren't thrilled about it. They're heartbroken, but they understand that it's out of their control. Why? Because you probably got some business or school education opportunities that are really going to take off for you, and it's necessary for you setting up your future, for your whatever. But I think it hurts because there's no place for them in that. What's this Four of Cups about? Maybe this was about a second chance. I think they're thinking about it, though. But there's a real sense of them wanting to be left alone. Real sense of them wanting to be left alone. It could be that they've accepted the past and the decisions, and they understand why this has to be, because looking at the past and what you've been through, it's come to this. They knew it was coming. They knew that this day would come, or that this decision would have to be made. Inevitable, like, okay, when semester ends, or when this temporary posting for a job comes out, or this whatever situation, something about the situation that they knew someday it could come to this. Doesn't mean they prepped for it, they're happy about it. It could be, again, too, that they're looking at a reunion or reconciliation, but they're still thinking about it. They want to be left alone. They really don't. It's funny. They don't want any contact, but if you were to reach out, they'd be receptive, but they just... And that's not to say, that's just random. That's not to say, well, should you? No, it's your situation. But just... So I guess what I'm trying to say is they don't hate you. They're not angry. They understand why things had to break up, why the relationship had run its course. But they are bummed about it. They accept that there's nothing that they can do. The situation is what it is. Either way, it's about you going after what you want, whether it's another person, whether it's a business opportunity, schooling, whatever it is. This is you taking flight towards what you want, and them having to accept it, and that there's no room for, or that just the relationship has come to an end because you need to move in a different direction. Different choices being made, different priorities. It's pretty clear cut. All right. What? Hello. Hi. Hi, how are you? Okay. Knight of Coins, that came out. Confirmation, please. What does Sag need to know? What's the most that they need to know? Sag need to know. This is you stay put, no reaching out for you. Knight of Coins and Page of Wands. So this is you basically throwing your energy and thoughts where it's going to pay off for you, finding new interests and new people, friends. But as far as reaching out, you stay put and direct your energy towards your hobbies or things that interest you, things that give back to you. You could reach out if you wanted to. They don't, but they're not going to be... Wow, I just did a juxtaposition here. Huh. Yeah, no. Okay. That was random. Sometimes that happens where all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, wait, who am I reading for? Yeah, no, you stay the course. You keep slowly plodding methodically along towards your security, because it is going to pay off for you. But it is not in the direction of this person. This is about you pursuing what is going to bring you security. And it could very likely be that you're interested in another person if it's not business. This could be that you're interested in another person that is purely physical or sexual. This could be them suspecting that you cheated, because this is a physical relationship, a new physical relationship, not very stable, but a lot of fun physically. Could be that. Could be you pursuing new opportunities for yourself in the area of business, commerce, friends, social, that sort of thing. What else for Sagittarius? Snapshot, please. Sagittarius. Wow. Serendipitous. This, if we're talking about commerce, if we're talking about job, networking, that the reason why you broke up was because of a job situation where you really need to kind of prioritize that over a relationship right now, is going to be very good for you. This is like a really good opportunity that's going to end in long-term security for you. A job offer, a secure job offer. If it's not that, it's that you met somebody new and you want to go in that direction with them, and there's a good chance that this will be your long-term person. So this could be you having broken up and left this person for someone else that you feel like is going to be a much better fit for you long-term, if that's what it is. But this is saying that it was situational. This is saying that it could very well be, maybe it's just that you met somebody you're more interested in for romantic, but this is all about a proposal, engagement, marriage, kind of locking it down, commitment, that sort of thing. So perhaps right now it's just physical that's going to turn into a long-term thing. Maybe this is a job you're starting out on that's going to turn into a permanent job offer with great benefits, great pay. If we're looking at a person, what would your person say to you? What would your person say to you? They're not going to be reaching out. They feel like the die is cast, that you guys had a good run, and they're pretty broken up about it. We got the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, so they're just like, what's the point? Especially if they see that you've moved on to somebody else. Why would they? Sagittarius's person. Sagittarius's person. Would you reject me? Well, that's irrelevant, isn't it? Because you're not going to be reaching out to them. They're not going to be reaching out to you because rejection is on their mind. And of course it is because, especially if you've moved on to brighter prospects, job-wise or relationship-wise. Nope. Why am I doing that? All right. I don't feel like you need to know. This is pretty darn clear as far as what they think. They don't hate you. They're just sad, and they thought they would have liked to have been that person, but they understand. And you know, it's the damnedest thing. If you did cheat, they're not mad at you. It's funny. They're just sad. They don't hate you. It's like they understand. It's the damnedest thing. Normally you'd be like, oh, they're defensive. No, they're just bummed that it wasn't them. So maybe this is about a job opportunity rather than cheating, because not many people would be like, okay, I understand if there was cheating. Do you know what I mean? All right, I'm leaving it here because you're clearly on your way. You're good. All right. I hope this was helpful. It doesn't look like it. The reason why I'm leaving it here, I'm not doing the dice, is because it looks like you're not waiting for them to reconnect. You're on your way. You're good. You're not really interested in them reconnecting. If you are, they're not going to. If you did want them to reconnect, you would have to make the first move, because they're not going to. They're looking just to reestablish order in their life. All right. Okay, Sag, I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.